Hey, 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 traders. Okay. Fun little day, fun little day, fun little day. We had some. I'm going to do an update on my boo hoo first loser of the earnings season, RL. Now, yeah. I really don't even know where to start with this one. So they came in and they did beat these crappy earnings. No shit, Sherlock. 96 cents um, was not that difficult to beat if you go back and take a look at what their typical earnings are. Okay? Um, so they did beat earnings. However, their quarter over quarter, sorry, I wanted to pause that. Their quarter over quarter sales are down 13.2%. A 13.2% fall in sales as the company moves to sell more items at full price, discourage shoppers in North America. So, they beat these crappy frickin' earnings. You big deal. Okay. They beat the estimates, but their quarter over quarter sales are way down. Way down. Not slightly, significantly down. Now, does that make me change my mind on this entire sector? No. Why? Because this is what is called a short squeeze. Okay? And when you have a lot of short interest built up inside an asset, as we can see, this thing has been getting sold since 2013. There's tremendous amount of short interest in there. Now, technically, there might not be, but you might actually go and look at the short interest, and it might show something. I could actually go and find that if I really wanted to, but it doesn't really matter because even if you're not short a lot of the actual stock, there's going to be the options market that's going to have a tremendous amount of influence over the asset. So there's probably quite a lot of puts that were short on this as well too. So that's going to fuel this buying. Now, quite frankly, I expected it to close at the lows, and that is what's concerning me more than anything. I didn't mind the pop up. Um, I was kind of expecting that because of the short interest on it. If they beat, I knew that was going to be a bit of a thing, but negative 13% down in sales. That's substantial. So I haven't changed my mind on my bearishness on this sector, but I do not like this strong close. Now, right now, I bought puts on it that expire in September. So, you know, that's cool. I still have 25 days for these puts to turn around. Now, they'd have to get pretty low because I think I have 77 puts, 77 50s. So we'd have to get really low for um, for my puts to be of any value or to break even. But that's why I always take these earning trades. And when I trade them with puts for a very, very defined reason because I can only lose the maximum value of these puts. And right now I'm sitting on about a $1,200 loss on this trade if it doesn't turn around. Now you might say, Steve, you have no hope in hell of it turning around. Really? Let's take a look what happened here after these earnings, okay? And the entire sector still sucked. It went up for 1, 2 days, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It almost came all the way back 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Within 20 days, that had made it all the way back down and within 25 days cleaned out the liquidity and any puts you would have bought would have been worth quite a bit actually. Okay, so take a look here. Same story. Earnings comes out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 days later, you're making money. Same story here. Earnings comes out. It goes up for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 30 days later, you're making money. Okay? So even when you get the initial direction wrong, if you buy the right instrument, you still have a chance to come out. Now, will that happen in this case? I don't know. I really don't know this. Really, this green close here is really disheartening, especially with those 13% drawdown um, on sales. Obviously, the company's just cutting employees or doing whatever it has to do to beat earnings, and the earnings were shit estimates anyways. So, will it happen again? I don't know. I actually did add, I didn't add a lot, but I added a small position on when the market was 187.26, and that one's about $1 underwater, so I'm not happy with that. So I did actually build my position, but the most I can lose on this trade is about $2,000. But I have 20 days, and based on history, I'm going with those odds, baby. All right, so I want to do a review on that and let you know that this trade has not ended yet. And what do you do when trades don't work for you? What do you do when trades don't work for you? You you study and you say, was the trade wrong? And my analysis, no, the trade was not wrong, not at all. If they would have come out and had outstanding sales, I would have just washed my hand in the trade and said, you know what, my analysis was wrong. But I'm going to watch this entire sector. As you can see here, it's on my list. And I see a lot of stocks. Coors was another one that came out today. And I don't know what the heck is going on with this company. They're buying another company, and they actually guided higher. Yeah, excuse my language. Bull frog. Okay, this is going to be back down at 32 in no time at all. I call Shapoopy on this, and there's some manipulation going on as far as I'm concerned. They got the analysts in their back pocket. 62 cents. I mean, come on. They could have beat that with their eyes closed. Okay? They could have beat that with their eyes closed. So just a bunch of nonsense going on there. Somebody's getting paid off big, and I call Shapoopy. Looking around, PVH, this is another one that I'm interested in shorting up at these levels. I'm going to watch that as well too right here. And if I look at everything else, I can see that a lot of the other sector really had a response to that, and I think it's going to bring up some nice opportunities here. Carter, watch CRI. This is another one that I would very seriously consider shorting in this area. And I'm giving you guys some gold here. Perry came up, cleared out this liquidity, rejected it pretty hard. I like that as well too for short. Goose, same thing, came out, came back down. Sears Holding, this is another one that I'm really interested in. I think Sears Holding is going to come down to $5. Under Armour had a bit of a bounce, but that is what it is. Nike put in a big red day. I like that. I'm expecting Nike to be down here $56 before the end of the month. Skechers had a bit of a bounce here. I'd look for a short on Skechers as well. VFC, this one came in with a nice red candle here. I'd look for a short on VFC as well. Lulu, yeah, I love Lulu short here. Absolutely love Lulu as well. So I'm seeing that a lot of these are kind of following thing. Macy's, we have Macy's, I think, Thursday coming out. Gap Stores is another one I'd look for shorting. And I love this one. For my students, you'll see the little liquidity grab here. We should have been watching this one intraday. We weren't in my chat room. We weren't really talking about it. We should have been watching this at 12:42 because this was a real good one. We should have had our eyes on that. So overall, the trade is not what I wanted it to do, but I'm not giving up on it. I think it's going to end up ultimately, especially with those terrible, disgusting, vile sales numbers, come back down. Anyways, thank you. Bye for now. I show you my winners. I show you my losers. I show it to you all, folks. I'm the only educator out there that gives it to you the way it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Bye bye.